In the United States, the average person carrying credit card debt owes over $7,000. If that sounds familiar, you're definitely not alone. A couple years ago, I was buried in debt myself, about $18,000 between student loans and credit cards. I remember feeling trapped, making only minimum payments and barely chipping away at what I owed. Fast forward to today, I'm debt-free and on track to building real wealth. How did I pull that off? By following 5 straightforward steps. So grab a seat, because by the end of this video, you'll know exactly how to get out of debt and stay out for good. Today, I'm breaking down the 5-step system I used to go from $18,000 in debt to debt-free, and how you can do the same. Quick heads up, this video is for educational and entertainment purposes only. I am not a licensed financial advisor, and the information shared should not be considered professional financial advice. Always do your own research and consult with a certified financial advisor before making any financial decisions. Alright, with that said, let's dive in. Step 1. Face your debt head on. The first step is to face your debt head on. It might be scary, but you need to know exactly what you're dealing with. I started by listing all my debts on paper. Credit card balances, student loans, everything, along with the interest rates and minimum payments. I'll be honest, seeing the total sum was painful. I may or may not have needed a moment to recover. Seeing that big number gave me the wake-up call and motivation to change. Once you have your list, commit to stopping the cycle. This means no more adding to the debt. Hide your credit cards if you have to. I literally froze one of mine in a Tupperware of water, no joke. Stop the bleeding so you can focus on healing. This mindset shift, acknowledging the problem and deciding to do something about it, lays the foundation for all the other steps. Trust me, I went from avoiding my credit card statements to checking them proactively as I paid things off. It all starts here. Step 2. Trim your expenses. Now that you're fired up to tackle your debt, the second step is to trim your expenses to free up extra cash. Basically, make a bare bones budget. I know, budget might sound like a dirty word, but it's just a spending plan for your money. I sat down and looked at where my dollars were going each month. And wow, reality check. Eating out, subscription services, random Amazon buys, it all adds up. Cutting costs isn't always fun, but think of it like a challenge. How long can you get your monthly expenses? You might be surprised how much you can trim. Subscriptions. Cancel any unused streaming services, apps, or memberships. Do you really need Netflix, Hulu, and Disney Plus? Probably not. Eating out and luxuries. Cook at home more and cool it on the $5 lattes. Those daily lattes, they were costing me over $100 a month. Your wallet will thank you. Bills and services. Shop around for cheaper phone plans, internet, or insurance. Often a few phone calls can lower your bills without much sacrifice. I personally cut my expenses to the bone for a while. I paused gym memberships, worked out at home, canceled a couple of my subscription boxes, and chose a used 10-year-old car over a new one with payments. Those choices weren't glamorous, but they freed up a few $100s every month. And every extra dollar I freed up was a dollar I could throw at my debt principal. Remember, this is only temporary. You're in beast mode until the debt is gone. You can always add back a little fun later, but for now, it's grind time. Quick check-in. If you're finding these tips useful so far, do me a favor and hit that like button. It really helps this channel. And if you want more content on mastering your money, consider subscribing. Thanks, now let's get back to it. Step 3. Boost your income. Cutting spending is half the equation. The third step is to boost your income. Earning more money, even temporarily, can supercharge your debt payoff. In my case, I took on a side gig doing food deliveries on weekends and sold some old electronics and furniture online. It was a hustle, but seeing an extra $300 to $500 each month was totally worth the effort. Get creative and find a way to earn a bit more. Side hustle. Consider freelancing a skill you have. Driving for Uber, Lyft, delivering groceries or tutoring. Even walking dogs or babysitting can bring in extra cash. Sell stuff. Look around your home for things you don't use. That old gaming console or designer bag collecting dust? Sell it on Facebook Marketplace or eBay. Turning clutter into cash feels great. Every extra dollar you make on the side is one more dollar that can go towards shrinking that debt. When I was in payoff mode, I basically funneled all my side hustle money straight to my loans and credit cards. I treat that money like it didn't even exist for spending, only for killing debt. It sped up my progress. I even turned it into a game. I challenged myself to earn an extra $200 a week just to throw on my credit card. Those little boosts snowballed into big results. Step 4. Attack your debt strategically. Now it's time to attack your debt strategically. There are 2 popular ways to do this: the debt snowball and the debt avalanche. Debt snowball means paying off your smallest balance first to get quick wins and build momentum. Debt avalanche means focusing on the debt with the highest interest rate first to save money on interest. Use whichever method keeps you motivated. I used the snowball method for my own debts because wiping out a small balance felt amazing and gave me momentum. If you care about saving money on interest and can stay disciplined, the avalanche method might work better for you. Whatever plan you choose, commit to it and stick with it. Automate your payments if you can, so you won't be tempted to spend that money elsewhere. And whenever you get a windfall, say a tax refund or a bonus, throw it at your debt instead of splurging. Sure, a new gadget or vacation is tempting, but being debt-free will feel way better. One more tip. See if you can reduce your interest rates. Sometimes a simple call to your credit card company can get your APR lowered, or you might move a high interest balance to a card with a 0% intro rate, or consolidate into a lower interest loan. Just be careful not to rack up new debt, and watch out for any fees. The goal is to make your debt easier to eliminate, not just shuffle it around. Step 5. Stay debt-free for good. The final step is to stay debt-free for good once you've paid everything off. This is where you shift from playing defense to playing offense with your money. When I paid my last debt payment, I'll admit it, I literally did a dance in my living room. It was liberating, but I also knew I never want to be in that hole again. So what now? First, build an emergency fund of 3 to 6 months of expenses in savings. This is a cushion so you won't have to reach for your credit card when life throws you a curveball. Even a starter fund of $500 or $1,000 will keep you from falling back into debt. Next, as you kill off each debt, don't fall back into old habits. For example, if you were making a $300 monthly payment on a now paid off loan, keep paying that $300 except now pay it to yourself, like into a savings or investment account. This is how you start building wealth once the debt is gone. I basically converted my debt payments into automatic investments once I was free. The money was already out of sight, so I didn't miss it. But now it was working for me instead of for the bank. Be mindful of lifestyle inflation too. It's tempting once your debt is gone and you suddenly have more disposable income to say, hey, I can upgrade that phone or get a new car. You deserve to celebrate a little after that hard work with something paid in cash. But don't go finance a brand new car the next week. That's basically inviting debt right back into your life. Becoming debt-free is a journey, and it's not always easy, but it's 100% worth it. Remember, I started out $18,000 in the red and felt completely hopeless. By facing my debt, cutting back, earning extra, sticking to the plan, and changing my habits, I managed to break free. If I can do it, you can too. It might take time and sacrifice, but imagine your life with zero debt payments. Every dollar you earn is yours to save, invest, and enjoy. That's financial freedom, and you deserve it. If you got value from this video, please smash that like button and subscribe to the channel. I post new personal finance videos every week, and I'd love to hear from you. Drop a comment below about which step you're working on, or if you're debt-free. Share how you did it to inspire others. Also, check out other videos in this personal finance series for more tips. We've covered topics from building wealth to passive income ideas and much more. Thanks for watching, and until next time, take care of your money so your money can take care of you.